Hello everybody, welcome back to Bloons TD 5 on the iPhone, and today we are playing Monkey Lane on Impoppable Mastery mode. So you're going to need a few things before you can start. First, I'm assuming you're going to have all of your lab upgrades to level 9. That's the max level that you guys can get right now. It's not any higher than that, it's just what you unlock when you unlock Mastery mode. So we're going to assume that you have all those lab upgrades already, and you're going to need a couple of agents. I use a Bloomberry bush. You guys might want to put that a little bit earlier, but it doesn't really matter. And I use a pro banana farmer, and both of those are pro. And unfortunately, I wouldn't use pro if I could, but they only give us the option, or once you unlock it, there's no option to disable the pro on it. So, but then again, I'm assuming that you guys, if you're watching this, have all of your pro agents already. And we're using the Dart Monkey Specialty Tower. It just makes it so you get some extra Dart Monkeys throughout the game, and they are explosive. So they shoot explosive darts, which is very good for especially these earlier rounds, so you can get up your banana farms quite quickly. Now, this isn't a tutorial for players that are new at this game. You have to unlock Mastery mode in order to play these. So it's assumed that you are a pretty good player already, and you know what you're doing, and you can beat these, and well, this is just showing you how. So you already do have some skill if you've made it this far. So let's just say that. And unfortunately, we can't actually fit as many monkey or banana farms as I thought we could. I thought we were gonna be able to put banana farms all at the bottom there, but it's no big deal. We're still gonna be able to have 5 banana farms, which should be enough. So it's important that you get your banana farms up early. So notice 28 already have 5 level 2 banana farms, or 2-0 banana farms, and that Bloomberry bush at the end is really helping. We do use it a lot. It's not just for safety, so we actually do use it to get pops. So it's sort of definitely good to use it. And come on, I'm assuming you guys have a lot of cash if you've made it this far. That means you had to beat all the other maps. Most of them you're probably already beat on Impoppable. If not, you can go and check out some of my other tutorials on my channel, and you guys can beat some of the other ones on Impoppable as well. Now, this series is I'm hopefully going to show you how to beat every single map on Impoppable on Mastery mode. So you saw right there, also, I just want to point out that we have to upgrade one of our Dart Monkeys in order to see the camo balloons. There's camo LEDs that we actually couldn't pop, so you just have to upgrade one of your Dart Monkeys in order to pop that the camo ones. So it's no big deal. Already we have our balloon chippers up. Make sure you get your balloon chippers up pretty early, cause remember, anything that's ceramic is now a Moab, and that's not good. So that means every Moab that comes out is now a BFB. So you guys gotta make sure that you have your balloon chippers up quite early, and that's what I did here. Now this map wasn't too difficult, actually. This is actually my first time ever playing Mastery mode, and I did beat it first try. So it shouldn't be too difficult for you guys. That being said, I might not actually use some of the best tactics. As you see right there, I was not prepared for that last level, and I let quite a few balloons by. In fact, you might want to get some of your other towers up earlier if you can. So yeah, I use a lot of, and right here too, I use a ton of spikes, of road spikes, because I just freaked out and I wasn't prepared for these levels. So in the future, you guys will definitely see me being more prepared for these levels, because like I said, this is my first go at it. So I'm not, I'm not by any means a master at this yet, even though it is Mastery mode. So hopefully in the future, you guys will see me being much more prepared. Anyways, you guys should be able to still beat this. It's not that difficult, and we're sort of combining our skills here. So I'm showing you guys where to place the towers, and if you've made it this far, I'm sure you guys will probably know quite a bit about the game already yourself. Now this is a pretty tricky map, or a tricky level. I actually freak out a little bit. I was like, oh no, there's a Moab gonna get by, but we just managed to suck all the Moabs in. Hopefully that'll work out for you too. A lot of this tutorial, you guys are probably gonna have to pause and see what I did, and go back in the video. I know it's gonna be a lot of pausing like that. I was gonna slow it down, but then it was just these tutorials were just gonna take way too long, and I figured, you guys can always pause the video and and rewind it all that just to see what exactly I do. So it shouldn't be that big a deal, I didn't think. Now that being said, once we do get to some of the more difficult maps, I'm gonna probably slow the video down a little bit just for that reason, so you guys can see exactly what I do. But I figured this wasn't a difficult map, so you guys shouldn't have a huge deal with it. Now we just got our first ZOMG with our balloon shippers. That's no big deal. Alright, those ZOMGs, that was probably one of the easiest rounds around us. So normally it'd be 1 BSB, and now it's a 1 ZOMG. Luckily there are no... Oh, this is... Okay, so this is one of the hard maps. Alright, the hard rounds. You guys have to put up a ground zero, alright? You have to sell a farm, sell 2 farms, I think, in order to get a ground zero. Make sure you do that, alright? I put a village down. You guys probably should have done that before, just so it's a little bit cheaper. And... yeah, I mean, you guys saw I wasn't prepared for that. So hopefully you guys will know. Round 63, I believe, yeah, that was 63. Alright, so by 63, you want to have a ground zero up. So just make sure at the end of round 2, you guys get yourself settled for that. Unlike I did right there. Again, that's something that I'll fix in the future. This is also a pretty difficult round, but we're getting tons of these balloon chippers up. The tactic here is just spam a bunch of balloon chippers. We're just spamming balloon chippers everywhere. And now I'm sort of crowding them into that one little space. That's because of my monkey, or that's because of my monkey village, or I mean whatever. Yeah, my village is right there. And a lot of you guys, again, you guys are probably gonna have the premium upgrades. Go ahead and use those. Trust me, you guys want to use the bigger beacons, and it will definitely help because you don't have to crowd all of your balloon chippers in that little space. You guys can actually spread them out a little bit, so it's a little bit easier. But yeah, if you guys don't have bigger beacons, I didn't use bigger beacons because it's a premium upgrade in the store. It's only 99 cents, and it does help a lot. If you guys are having trouble, it's really useful because then you only need 1 beacon. And you don't need a ton like I'm putting. I was really disappointed here. I thought I was gonna be able to fit like maybe 4 helicopters within the range of that monkey village I just put down, but I wasn't. I could only fit 2, and that was really disappointing. But we're getting actually to the end here where we don't put any more towers down. Now, with my other tutorials, I would get a ton of towers up and then go to the end, or go until I knew I was going to beat the map, and then I would just speed up the rest and call it a game. But on here, I'm not going to do that because the end levels are very, very difficult as well. So we're going to use all the money we can, all the time we have in order to get a defense up for round 84. That's the most difficult map. That's extremely difficult. If you beat round 84, then yeah, well, that's the entire game pretty much right there. Round 85 is nothing. They're just regular ZOMGs, just like it is an Impoppable. 5 come out. That's probably the easiest map in the entire end of the game there. So, map. I keep saying map. No, I mean the easiest round in the last bit there. So here we are. We're almost done. We have 2 more rounds left, and then you guys have beat probably maybe the first map that you've ever beaten on Impoppable Mastery mode. Who knows? This is my first map. I'm actually going in order. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button below, and go ahead and check out my channel. I do all sorts of stuff on there, and I do all of these tutorials. So I hope to see you there. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys later.